morning, or afternoon, I guess, technically. But you're probably watching this in the morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Hi. I'm here to pick up a book that I have a hold on. Okay, what's the last name? Havens. Havens. Benjamin? Yep. Need to see my library card, or? Oh, no, I don't need it. Okay. Thank you. Good day. You too. See ya. All right, I finally got it. After, was this 3 weeks? The conclusion to this 3-week saga of me trying to get a library book. Oh, well, all right. Next, I have to shoot the time lapse you probably just saw for the intro sequence. I know, I shoot vlogs out of order. All vlogs are shot out of order. You probably don't know that, but yeah, vlogs are never shot in chronological order exactly. Yeah, so I gotta do that. I got like maybe a couple other things to do, and then I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on the 2020 iPhone SE after daily driving it for 6 months. So I'm excited. Let's get into it. So they put that little fence thing on top of that, whatever it is, which makes it a little bit harder to get time lapses from, but I still managed to do it. They're not gonna stop me. I don't think that was their intent, but you know, whatever. It's symbolic, right? Nothing can stop me from getting a good time lapse when I want a good time lapse. Anyway, time lapse over. Couple things, and then iPhone. All right, well, I'm here in the park, even though it's kind of closed. Oh hey, look, a squirrel. I think this is the closest I've ever been to a squirrel. That is a fat squirrel. That's weird, my camera just kind of crashed on me. Anyway, fat squirrels aside, here at the park, even though it's kind of closed. And yeah, because again, I don't have a whole lot of places to sit and talk about stuff. So I'm gonna do it here. All right, so my thoughts after daily driving the 2020 iPhone SE for approximately 6 months. I don't know if it's exactly 6 months, but YouTube says my unboxing of the SE was 6 months ago. So I'm gonna call it 6 months. Anyway, so overall, I like it. I really like it. It's, first of all, it was about time for me to upgrade my phone anyway, and the fact that it was an upgrade contributed heavily to my liking it. But of course, there's a lot to like about it. It's it's like really close to flagship level performance because it has the same SoC, the same system on a chip as the flagship phone that was released around the same time, or a few months before. But it's at a budget phone level price. It's like $400. So if you need an iPhone, or if you need a flagship capable phone, really, but you don't have the money to spend, you don't have like $1,000 to spend on a top level flagship phone, I would really highly suggest this. It's great. The battery is small, but I've had no complaints about it whatsoever. It's lasted me all day, pretty much all the time. I mean, there have been a few times when my battery has, like, almost died, but those times are few and far between, and usually because I've been, like, on it all day. Or I've been playing Among Us a lot on my phone, so. But, yeah, it does everything I need to do. Like, I don't really need the, like, fancy high-end cameras of the 11 Pro or the 12 Pro or whatever, because I have this. I have an actual camera. So I don't need fancy phone cam, I don't need fancy cameras in my phone. I just need functional cameras in my phone. So that hasn't been a big deal for me. Battery hasn't been a big deal for me, but performance has been great. I work in my college's audiovisual department, and I'm also a music industry member, so I'm part of the music tech team. So between those two things, I use this phone a lot for organizing things. Like, I'm often, like, one of the times that my phone, like, almost died was a live streamed retirement banquet event for Houghton College that the AV was doing. And I was in multiple text conversations simultaneously with like 5 different people all day. Like, I was texting this person and that person and the other, coordinating things and asking people to bring gear down and asking questions about how to set things up and giving advice about how to set things up and testing the stream, test watching the stream to make sure it worked and looking up answers to questions, and I was just like on it all day, and that was the only time it got close to dying. But the performance was great. It did all of that. It handled all of that multitasking extremely well. Yeah, so overall, my review, my recommendation, if you're thinking about it, get it. If you need a new phone, especially if you want an iPhone, but you don't have $1,000 or even like $700 or whatever for the new higher end ones, and you need that kind of higher level flagship type performance, but you don't have the budget for it, get the 2020 SE. You won't regret it. And get a good case for it. Like, I have the Ghost Tech, is the Ghost Tech Nautical 2.0. It's waterproof, drop proof, and I like it. I know there are a lot of people who don't like phone cases because it ruins the aesthetic of the phone, and I get it, but I drop my phone so much. Like, I could be a professional phone drop tester, because I do this with it. I play around with it, I toss it back and forth, fidget with it, and inevitably, one of those times I don't catch it and it goes clattering to the floor. So I need something that will protect my phone from drops, because I drop my phone. I probably shouldn't. I should probably stop using it as a fidget toy. But until such time, I need a good case. So, yeah. 2020 iPhone SE, get it. I recommend it highly. Get a good case for it if that's something you need, because again, it is all glass, back and front, so you will shatter it if you drop it. But yeah, it's a good phone. I like it. That's the summary of my thoughts on it. Alright guys, I'm home now, so I'm going to end it here. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos, and I'll see you in the next one.